So what is this deal with Shaq's Chicken Place?
This is just great. So he's got a fast food. I think it's called Big Chicken, and he likes to come visit.
You know what? I take exception to the name right off the bat because it should be Chicken Shack.
That would be copyright infringement.
Well, he should just buy Chicken Shack.
You're right. You know what? That would have been you're right, Judy. That would have been a hell of a lot easier.
But go ahead. I'm sorry for the interruption.
So he goes to these new store openings, but it's not publicized. You know, nobody's supposed to know when he's going to be there, and he was arriving at 6 o'clock.
Because he doesn't want everyone to bug him. So I mean, you'd think he'd be all in favor of drawing people to his place, but like, I don't want fucking people bothering me. Fuck that.
Well, I think it's
don't tell anybody I'm coming.
Might also be more about the workers, right, and the people and the franchisee.
He could show up an hour early and talk to the worker.
That's probably true.
But it wasn't supposed about his business. I can't help him.
It wasn't supposed to be publicized, and so his PR team tells the police at 1 o'clock on Friday that, you know, this visit wasn't supposed to be public, but it's out there now, and there's people lining up. It's going to be bad. So the sheriff's department in Livingston County is like, we're a little thin. There's a homecoming parade in Pinckney. There's Brighton and Heartland are playing high school football. You know, we're not staffed appropriately, so they show up. There's like 3 deputies.
Wait, for a Shaq visit, they need this many police?
Well, people were lining up. About 250 to 500 people were lining up.
Can't Shaq just, hold their heads down, like with his palm?
It's a fast food place. All these cops at a fast food.
Well, apparently they did because there was an incident. A 21-year-old guy was being confrontational towards a deputy, and the deputy kind of calmed him down. Shaq was inside the restaurant at the time.
Is Shaq safe?
Shaq has been identified as safe.
Good.
Located.
That's what's most important.
Which, by the way, isn't he deputized? Couldn't he have gone out there?
He is.
Oh, yeah. His stepfather's a police officer, and he's deputized.
I don't know if he has jurisdiction here, guys.
Yeah, he's from Georgia.
So this 21-year-old dude is acting kind of shady, and somebody reports him. And it's like, hey, he was talking about the deputies, and he's digging in his bag. I don't know what's going on. And the deputy comes back out, starts talking to him. The deputy then claims that this 21-year-old guy took a swing at him, and then they drew his taser. Then a 48-year-old Brighton woman and her 21-year-old daughter decided to get involved because they know the guy, and all hell breaks loose. And thankfully, a guy was there to record it all.
All right.
This is in Heartland. His name is Frank Spiker. He's got 1 subscriber on YouTube. There's only been 49 views so far.
Oh.
So, I feel lucky.
I know.
We found Frank Spiker.
Yeah, so let me pop it up here.
Spiker!
So see that this is the 21-year-old guy there on the right.
Yeah.
And then these are the 2 very large ladies. By the way, Frank also tagged it, hashtag Big Chick Arrest. Which is really clever because the name of the place is, Big Chicken.
And they're pretty chunky.
Pretty chunky. So
pretty huge.
Let's see what happens here.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Is this a little cliche, the black guy with the 2 chunky white chicks?
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. It is?
Well, it almost seems too cliche to put up. I feel like he should be criticized for even putting this up because it follows stereotypes that are a little awkward.
I got to tell you, looking at the women, I don't know which one's 48 and which was 21.
I don't either.
To tell you the truth.
That's one advantage to being huge if you're the older person. Is that does hugeess seem to sort of detract from the ability to detect their age?
Yeah, because there's no wrinkles. They're all stretched out.
Because the skin is there's no wrinkles. You're right.
Hugeess. I think it's the girl in the green shirt, isn't it?
Is she the older one?
No, I think, what, you think the girl in the green's older or younger?
I think she's younger.
No, I think she's the older one.
Is she really? I was going to say the first one, too.
I have their mug
The one on
shots
the left
later.
there?
We can look at their mug shots later.
I think.
Oh, yeah, okay. The mugshot. Well, they're not wearing the same clothes in the mugshot.
No, and they're both huge.
Well, is she wearing a vest? Bulletproof vest?
Let's see this. I'm excited about this. I feel like something's going to happen.
So the deputy's yelling at these chicks to get out of the way.
Well, they're yelling at him, too.
Yeah, and all they're doing is trying to talk to this dude. So they got their tasers pulled.
Oh, the fat lady.
It's in the crowd.
Pause it for a second. Okay, so he finally separates the black guy from the 2 girls to talk to him because he's suspicious, quote unquote. And the other 2 girls start rushing over like, what is he doing to our black friend? And the cop is like, no, and he starts shoving them away. And the fat lady just kind of in a Weeble-esque kind of way. She weebles and then she does fall down, and he falls down on top of her.
Yes,
which is even funnier. And then the black guy,
but he doesn't see. He thinks the deputy is taking them down. That's kind of the issue there.
Yeah. So he then, as soon as the cop gets up, he tackles him from behind.
So it's a sandwich.
Yeah. It is.
Think how hungry those people.
Let's see that again. Whoa. Look at that takedown. It was like LT.
I got to say, you're talking about the takedown of the deputy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but watch, the deputy gets 2 points on a reversal.
That was good play.
Because notice he gets taken down, and watch how quick he reverses. That's a wrestling move right here.
Great move.
Punches him, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets his right arm, bend his right arm.
Look at that.
Knees him in the face.
Look at God, there's nothing worse than being yelled at by a total slob.
What are you talking about, dude?
Wait, he just tackled a police officer. Why are you yelling at him?
She goes to jail.
They got him in trouble, though, didn't they?
Is Shaq
They
okay?
instigated this.
Yeah, they kind of did.
I love the crowd.
Oh my God, she's just leaning over them with her huge gut and screaming at this cop.
Can't anybody be cool?
No.
Jeez.
And honestly, I think the amount of people who think that it's okay to fight with the police has gone up exponentially over the years. And it's so stupid to tackle a cop. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You're going to lose.
Well,
You have to know that.
got every possible tool to subdue you.
What cracks me up too, I was looking at this guy's YouTube channel. He's a landscaper that does fantastic work. But then
I should hire him.
like he's got all his great landscaping things.
Frank Spiker?
And then he's got the short hair. Man goes crazy and attacks police at Shaq event.
Well, let's see some of his landscaping.
How many views is he getting for his landscaping? He's only got one subscriber?
Let's see. He's got 58 views on that on his big one. 65,
Okay.
24. I mean, does beautiful work.
Well,
And nobody clicked on that one?
Not yet. Well, it's new. It's up to
Unbelievable.
55 views now. So
No, that's
it's
nice.
getting there, Trudy.